Alright, this is cobrashark back with Never Ends Gaming. Uh, we are back with episode 3. Uh, I started off back where I spawned since I don't have a bed yet. Now this is, for those of us who have been following us, this is the house that we had built up to start. And the guide automatically appears here. This is the basic that we had built, a few rooms that our people can come when they are ready to come in here. Now the guide is different this time around. In the first one, explain it to you here. Normally you could just have the help and close. When you set the help, he gives you various options that you can do. Like here it tells you about a crystal that's underground, you know, different ways. This is telling you that you have to build houses for people to come in. Now what's new is the crafting option. And what you do is you go to crafting, and let's just say you don't know what any of these do. If you pick something that says material under it, you can go ahead, pick the material, put it here, and it tells you exactly what you can make. In this case, a bowl of soup, a fish bowl, and Neptune shell. This is a helpful option because it allows you to figure out what you can build with things. Ooh, I actually got an Eskimo hood. That's cool. No, I didn't realize I had picked up well, you call it a social item. It's something particular. But I was explaining before on how you can change your look, the difference between social and the equipable items. I can show you here with the Eskimo helmet. Let's just say that I want to keep this helmet on, but make it look like something else. That's what that does. Where you can put it on your social, so you'll still see the. I mean, this is still equipped, but now I can look like I'm wearing something else. Same thing if I wanted to switch it around, I could do the same thing. So just to show you what that does. Let's see. What do we have next here? Just so everybody knows, if you've ever played the Xbox 360 version, when you go into like your map and stuff, the game will pause, and this it does not. You can bring the map up, but everybody will still move and things will still happen. And the map only shows where characters friendly to you are, like, you know, here's the guide and there you are. Doesn't show enemies or anything on the actual map itself. There are potions that can show you enemy locations, but those are things that you have to make or find. Okay, what do I have here? What's the map showing us here? I mean, right now is a good time to look at the map, to be honest. Show what I've done, what I haven't done here, where some things may or may not be. Because at this time it's still dark. As long as it's dark outside, you know, we're gonna have the zombies chasing us no matter where we go. And it's really frustrating and a pain in the butt, to be honest. Is there anything else that I can do at this moment here? I'm coming down here because this allows me to basically look at all the things I can make here. Because these are the equipment needed to make it. Iron bars, and I do have wood, so yep. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is make a chain, because what that's gonna do is gonna allow me to make some other things. Like now I can make a sawmill. And what a sawmill does is it allows you to make other kinds of wood items. Like now, you see a whole bunch of other stuff opened up for me. Mannequins, barrels, kegs, a loom. Barrel, you can make like, you know, wines and, I mean not barrels, the kegs, you can make wines and stuff. Loom can be made for, once you get, once you get cobwebs, you can make wool now. And that allows you to make, items that you can wear, such as, robes. I believe it also allows you to make beds and so forth, because you can, use that to make the, cloth for it. See, wood, always helpful. Alright. Yeah, you know, neat thing about this too, if you've never played this game, is you can make some interesting items like, you know, toilets and stuff, so you can make bathrooms. Not that anyone would really need to do that, but it's just one of those fun things you can do with this game. Okay, so then what we're gonna do, since this is episode 3, we're actually going to, it's probably a bad idea to go during the night. If I get stuck out here, I'm not gonna, oh! Guess there was somebody down there. Oh, that's what I forgot to do, but I can do that now. I always make a ton of torches. I like to know exactly where I'm going and what I can see. There are some items that help you to see. This is just one of the more frequent, readily available ones. Sometimes it's good to just, during the day, just throw down, you know, torches. Some people don't, I do. I like to see where I'm going even at night without the extra stuff you normally need. Ooh, there's a star. Don't know if I'll be able to get to it though. Let's see here. Ugh. Oh, yay. My fault. Guys, I mean, that's the bad thing about traveling at night. Unless you're got more power, it's kind of kicks your butt. You heard music change. That means it's now going to be morning very, very soon. Actually, that's still night. Some of the bad part about some of these other biomes, though, is you won't be able to tell, you know, when it's when it's morning or night, because a lot of the music stays the same. Oh, the star disappeared, so it will be morning, or it is morning. It's after 4 o'clock, which means the zombies will no longer spawn. Even though the ones that are already there, well, are gonna kick my butt if they decide to come after me. That's why, you know, if anyone wants to play hardcore, I suggest you do it after you have one world built up. Give them a bunch of extra stuff, so you can just give them items and things so they don't die. Ah, the tombstone, yes. Okay. So this is how far as I've gone before. What we'll do, we'll go explore this a little bit. Maybe not. Really do need better items. Unfortunately, to get all these better items, you really have to find the equipment and stuff that you need to do it. Well, not the equipment, but the minerals. Right, so we'll go down a little bit further here. Doesn't look like it's much, but sometimes there is. Sometimes you can get lucky and find stuff up on top, but, you know, it really is the luck of the draw. Or the world, I should say. Normally though, unless you have the equipment, it's not smart to dig yourself into a hole. Most of the time you can't get out of it. And there'll be a monster comes down and just eats you. Like this guy's about to. Another thing they added to was that you'll be able to oh. Come on, come on. Ah. A lot of time that you'll be able to switch your items now, just by pressing the numeric pad corresponding to the numbers. I believe that's a new addition to this. Let's see. Looks like I'll have to do this the hard way. What I mean by hard way is just that this is something we used to do a lot in the other edition before they had a lot of the easier stuff. Is you make kind of like a land bridge. Where you build yourself, you know, it's why I actually hold a bunch of dirt. Just so I have the ability to, you know, build things like this. I'm out of dirt. I haven't done enough digging. So I'm just going to use some of the snow I've had. Man, really getting my tail handed to me. See, slimes are easily knocked back, so it's a lot easier to take care of than like zombies. Zombies are a lot stronger when it comes to knockback purposes, which is why I died so easy to them. That's why a sword definitely is a much better thing to use if you can do it. Suggestion would be to make the broadswords. Let's see if this is a dead end or not. Ooh. A lot of time by pressing, putting down torches or carrying torches, the area around fuel brighten up, which sometimes allows you to get a better picture of what's going on around your character. Once again, we struck out on that one. That's okay, though. That happens. Okay, back up. Back upstairs. That slime is stuck. Don't feel like messing with it. Now, unlike some other games, like RPGs and stuff, you don't have to worry about, you know, killing those guys because, yeah, it gives me money and stuff, but nothing much beyond that. This is a desert zone I'm now walking across. You can get sand from this, and sand gets you stuff like, can make glass, you can make glass windows and stuff from it. New to this particular zone, though, is these things. They actually stand stone blocks, and if I dug underneath here, they kind of make pyramids, which is kind of neat. You always gotta keep your eye out for stuff like this. Even though copper's pretty weak when it comes to things. Vultures, I'm sorry. I said birds. Alright, so another one of these big trees. Oh, that's right. Normally trees you can chop with that, but because this is more like a fixture, that's why you can use a pickaxe to hack it up instead of the axe. Let's see, a simple tree, so you'd have to use your axe to do it. Slimes are normally useful to kill because they give you gels. Gels are always helpful. Whenever something is shiny, normally it's a good idea to dig it up. It's normally something. And there's actually caves and stuff right on the other side of this. You can see it because, you know, you can see the shadow outlines. If I open this up, you'll see it. That too in the map. If you look at the map too, it'll show you shadow outlines as well. Like you see here, there would be something down there and here. Even though I haven't gone into this area yet, I can still see it. When you go in these areas and put the torches down is when it lights up the areas. Oh, see, it doesn't show you the enemies that come in on you. It makes it hard to see when you can't actually don't have a light up. Right. And got lucky. There's some iron. All right. Ooh, it's gonna go down there, isn't it? All right. So, in this game, I found my first chest. I'm gonna take the copper though before I do that. Right. And take care of slimes. Alright. So you right click on the chest and you see all these things that come up. I got here. Just gonna loot it all. And then once you have that, you just use your pickaxe to pick the chest. So that's what I was telling you earlier. In an earlier episode, you know, don't have to really bother making them because you can find them. Ooh, this is a good one. Found my first really big cave here. You gotta be pretty careful not to drop too far, because if you drop too far, you go squish. Uh-oh. Now what you see here, this is a an altar. It changed from the other ones. The other ones look like these big gray altars, or not gray, but purple altars. But now once they've changed it, changed into a different type of looking altar. There's also something else that you can do while... Wow, shoot. Okay, these wood platforms. You can actually use them as long as there's a background. Show you here. What I mean by background is... This is a background, this is something without background. As long as there's background, you can port torches down here. Look, I mean, I won't put it... Even if I could, I wouldn't be able to put a torch in. See? It says I can put a torch there, but I actually can't. Where here, I can. It's the same thing with like these wood platforms. It allows me to build wood platforms as long as there's a background. Once the background disappears, you can't actually do it. And you'll have to find other means to get, you know, do what you're trying to do. Something to keep in mind. It is night. Yay. Now you can still put torches and stuff on actual ground. I could probably continue going that way, but we'll go back this way. Continue to search on things we don't quite have to dig out yet. But as you can see, I was going to the right quite a bit, and this is where we started. This is our starting point, and we still have that much to go. You can see it's not small by any means, not even close. Follow me down here. Ooh, tungsten. Okay, what you saw was tungsten. Actually, that's a new mineral as of the add-on. It's actually a decent mineral you can find early game. Where's my list of stuff here? Yeah, actually, tungsten's above iron, but under platinum. Platinum's also a new substance this game. Oh, I mean, since the, I said this game. I told you all before, it feels like a whole completely different game than what it was originally. And it really does feel like that. Anyone who's ever played, before, or hasn't played in a while. And I spent time with different versions. So it really does feel different. Upgraded graphics. The cooler, crisper way things are. Changes the music. This is also something new too. This is a root. You can actually, this is for dyes. Alright, normally when you fall, if you hit a water source, you won't die. Keep in mind though, if you see this stuff floating down here, this isn't necessarily water. It's still ground, so you still go squish. Ooh. I said ooh because I see a nice copper vein on the other side of this. Now this is sand. Oh, sand does. There we go. That's what I wanted. Sand will actually drop. See how this does? This will not drop. The sand will. Because of that, I'm actually going to dig lower. I don't feel like digging through all that sand. Oh yeah, I forgot to add that too as well, that since the new add-on, creatures have health bars. They didn't have health bars before. At least not that I can remember. the whole thing. If you hit something and the sand falls on you, it will hurt you very much, actually. Well, it won't hurt you very much. It'll hurt you. If sand actually does end up hitting you. Which is a pain in the butt. See how it just hurt? Normally you want to try to avoid doing that. Okay, I have a bunch of stuff here, and show you something interesting here that, whoops, that we can do here. If you're stuck down deep in the tunnels, and you don't really feel like, you know, climbing your way back up or something, I'm going to show you a trick to it that, as far as I know, doesn't really get rid of your items or anything. You keep everything you have, you keep all your gold. And what you do is you just go to a save and exit. And what that will do is that will basically save your world data. And then all you do is just go back into where you were after it loads up. And then instead of being where you were, it will actually bring you back to your last respawn point. If you have a bed, you'll respawn at your bed, your respawn point. Since I don't actually have one set up right now, I will respawn for where I came in the very beginning. And that's right outside the house I built. Well, not outside, but this is where it would take me back, because this is my original respawn point, which is a little far. Whoops. Oh boy. Zombies. Yeah, definitely not set up for these guys. Yeah, but this is for anyone trying to save themselves time to get back to where they were going. You just do there, get to your point, and it brings you right back, well, brings you to that area there. And then you can just do whatever you need to do. It makes it a lot easier. Now I put the chest down so I can now start dumping items that I may or may not need at this point. And saves me having to buy chest. Oop, there we go. Still does not allow me to build a pickaxe yet. Okay, when looking at weapons and swords, you have an option between a bronze sword and a short sword. Always take the bronze. Well, I always take the bronze sword because it actually goes in an arc. With a short sword here, you just have the stab. With a bronze sword, it allows you to do an arc like that, even though this isn't a bronze sword yet. Alright, so I have a chest. For now, until you get more chests, you can just like dump whatever you feel like you don't need in here. For me, that's basically everything, to be honest. Except for, I mean, I always keep, you know, some dirt on me. And later on, when you get more chests, you can actually organize and sort out the stuff that you want to do or need to do. So, alright, y'all, thank you for watching. Again, this is cobrashark for Never Ends Gaming. And this is episode 3, so we will see you in the next episode.